So here I just open up the program, and the first time Hello guys, my name is Squid and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my personal tips on how to start a YouTube channel. So yeah, we're going to be focusing on three main tips today, my three main steps to success. So I'll explain these later as we go on, but my three steps are personality, quality, and content. So yeah, first of all, I'm going to be talking about personality. So personality, you probably know, is just like you being peppy and whatnot, you being excited to do your videos. You know, sometimes I don't have much personality, like in my tutorials. Usually I'm a little tired, and that's why I don't do a game video. But I try to be have as much personality as possible. So yeah, personality, you know, may include just, I guess, really being happy about YouTubing. And yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to the first step. The second step is quality. So with quality, we're going to head over to my desktop here. A lot of things go under quality. The first thing I'm going to talk about is screen recording. So, you know, if you're a gaming channel, you're obviously going to want a good screen recorder. And note, I am talking about PCs. You know, with consoles, you want to get a capture card and stuff like that. But if you're starting out, you probably don't have a lot of money devoted to your YouTube channel. So I'm going to be looking at some free screen recording options first. So you may want to get the paid screen recorders, and that's what I definitely recommend. But there is a few free options if you're looking for that. So I'm going to be going over the top options for Mac and Windows. So first we're going to be talking about the Mac option for screen recording. This also includes streaming as well. And as soon as you go to their website, obsproject.com, you'll notice right away that they have options for all these operating systems: Windows, Mac, and Linux. Now, if you're a Windows user, before you click that Windows download button, wait till your section of the screen recording video, because you have an even better option. So the reason I'm not doing OBS for both is because Windows has a less laggier option. So with OBS, I'd say it's a really good screen recorder for being free. As you know, I've used that, or you might not know, but I did use that in my first two videos I recorded with OBS. And if you recall, they were pretty laggy, and then I switched screen recorders. So this isn't best for those big games. This is really good for recording tutorials and maybe smaller games like Minecraft and stuff that doesn't require lots of CPU power. So the good thing is it does have streaming for Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube. So if I was ever going to stream, this is what I'm going to use, because my current screen recorder does not support streaming. Another good thing about OBS is that it's very customizable. So here I just open up the program, and when you're first time opening, it should look like this. It's basically black. You have some GUI down here. You have your frame rate, your CPU usage, recording time, and if you're recording, and your time live streaming if you're live streaming. So first up, if you're going to be doing microphone, you're going to want to configure that. Just hit that little settings button right there and click properties. So then you can select your microphone. Select my input, because that's what I have my microphone on. If you have a USB microphone, obviously it'll be different. And my microphone is pretty quiet, so I can turn my volume up. And if that's not loud enough, which it should be, but if it is not, you can go to your advanced audio properties and turn that volume up to 700%. I mean, you could turn this volume up to whatever you wanted. So that is how you configure microphone settings in OBS. Next up, we're going to be looking at your screen recording. So you should have this little thing that says scene when you open up the program. If not, just click this plus, and it should just bring you to this where you can name it. But if you already have that scene there, you don't have to. Now in this little sources tab, just click the plus, and then you have a lot of this stuff. So click display capture, and just select create new, make source visible, and click OK. So now make sure you have show cursor checked, especially if you're doing a tutorial. It's very nice, and every once in a while you'll forget to check that, and it will be annoying. Now you can click OK, and you see here we have our screen being captured. If we had our browser window open, I mean, it won't do this all the time, because usually if you're doing a gameplay video, you have that in full screen. Plus, when you're you can also crop things out by making it bigger and whatnot. So that is how you set up your screen capture window here, and that will just let you know that it is capturing your screen. Next, you're going to want to, if you're going to be recording, click start recording. It's as easy as that. But before you do that, you're going to want to go in your settings, because you want to configure a few things. If you go to output, you'll come to this thing. There's a lot of stuff right there. Just head over to the recording tab, and you see this. Here you can change the location of where your movie will be saved, and also the movie format. If you're on a Mac, which you probably will be if you're using this recorder, MOV or MP4 are your two best options. I'm not exactly sure, but I know FLV doesn't work, and I have not tried these three. But just to be safe, stick with MP4 and MOV. So that's all you have to worry about right there, unless you're going to get into some advanced stuff. So that's all you have to do right there. So now you can click OK, and you can head over to start recording whenever you're ready to start your first recording. Now you're probably wondering, Squidhead, you mentioned that this is a streaming app. Can you show us how? Yes, I can. So in order to do streaming, I'm assuming you're going to be trying to click start streaming right away. It's going to say connecting, and it is not going to work. It's just going to say connecting forever and ever, and eventually come up with an error message. So don't click that. Another thing I want to mention before you get into streaming, you have this little icon that appears up there. You can click that and click that to show and hide the editor, which is pretty cool. Okay, so first up, you're going to go into settings, and you're going to go to your stream. So select the service. In this case, you're probably going to be doing YouTube, and just keep that on. Now, simply go up to youtube.com, and you can head over to your Creator Studio. So now you have all of your analytics and stuff, and if you wondered how to create a channel in the first place, all you need is a Google account, and then you can just head over to YouTube and do what I just did. So now you can select live streaming. Please note that that you will need a newer computer / newer internet browser in order to access this feature. I am using Safari on my Mac. I'm running High Sierra, so you'll need those new stats there. And so you'll give this stuff here. We can just click Get Started right now. Okay, so you can set up everything here. You can just X out of that little survey. And I'm actually going to do a live stream right now. It's just going to be a very quick one, just for the purpose of this tutorial. So I'm just going to say test stream for a tutorial. So you can change all that, and you can select your category and your privacy and everything like that. You can even have a custom thumbnail. I'm just going to make my browser full screen. And that you don't have to worry about. Also, that you really shouldn't have to worry about. That's just stuff like channels, and that's for complex stuff. So all you have to do is scroll down to where it says Encoder Setup. Click Reveal next to the stream key and copy it. I know you can't see mine. It's because you'll be able to access your YouTube channel, somebody else's YouTube channel with that. Okay, now that you have that copied, paste it in there and click OK. So now we can just click Start Streaming. And yes, I am currently streaming. So you can view your analytics here. And it says here, nobody's watching, which is, of course, nobody's watching. And it shows your elapsed time of how long. This is also your live chat. I can say hello, and it will go up into the chat. So, that is your live stream GUI. If anybody's watching this stream at any point in time, it's not worth it. It's part of a tutorial. And so now, all I have to do is when I'm ready to stop streaming, all I have to do is click Stop Streaming. And it will connect back to YouTube and stop the stream. So, now that the stream is stopped, it says stream incomplete. It's fine, doesn't matter. And you can do that. So, I am going to go to my video manager. There's a little link that pops up right there, because I do not want my stream to be accessible after it's done. So, you see, you probably don't see that stream here. And you won't for 24 hours. It'll take 24 hours to upload here to YouTube. And when it does, you can delete that in your video manager. So that is how you use OBS on a Mac. Now let's go to the Windows portion. So here we are at nvidia.com/n-us/GeForce Experience/Shadowplay. So this is our Windows option screen recorder, NVIDIA Shadowplay. So all you have to do to have this screen recorder is 1, have a PC. This does not work on Mac. And 2, have a NVIDIA video card. That's also required. Other than that, it's completely free. This is very much a gaming screen recorder. Unlike OBS, this has very little lag. You can stream, I do believe. And yeah, I'm not sure much about it. I do know you can screen record with 0 lag and also stream for Windows. Again, I do not have Windows capable of running this. I just have my Mac. The only Windows I have is like a 2005 laptop, which is running Windows XP or something. So it's not going to be running this anytime soon. So definitely check that out. I'm really sorry I can't provide a tutorial for this because there is no Apple option. Okay, so that has been the screen recording section of this video. Next up, let's go to channel customization. Okay, so yes, channel customization I count as quality, because if you have a quality, pretty looking channel, people are likely to click on it. So here I have a brand new Google account. I have not at all used it for YouTube or anything. So in order to set up YouTube, I just go to these 9 squares up here and click YouTube. It's going to load you up to the YouTube page. If you have another account, you're probably going to be signed in as it. So then simply switch account to your other account by adding an account and putting in your email. Okay, so now you see I'm signed up in here as my test guy. So now I can just go to my channel. So then you can set your YouTube name. I'm going to say Squiddy. What did Squid. Let's go with Squid. And yes, you do have to have a last name. So just, I don't know, that's what most people do, or that. So just then hit create channel. Now this is your channel. So you can customize that channel and also customize your channel icon. So you can draw one or download free clip art, make sure that it is not copyrighted, and then you can change your profile picture by clicking edit and clicking upload photo. I just picked a random photo from my computer and clicked OK. So that is my channel icon. You can move around this to select the area and then click done. So now that that's done, you can just X out of that tab. So it will not update for anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour or two, so don't get worried about that. You can also click Add Channel Art, and you can use this gallery if you want to. This is all the channel art that is automatically for you to use, and then you can also upload photos as well. I'm just going to use one of the default ones. So that's your channel art right there. And yeah, so that is your channel customization that way, and then uploading a video. So anytime when you're in YouTube, you can simply upload a video by clicking that little upload button right up there. Then you can select your upload file. I selected my like button, and it's going to start processing immediately after you did it. So it said it finished already. Now we can go to our channel by clicking Creator Studio. And here we have our video. So we can click edit and change the title. So we'll say Testy, and the description can be hi there, or whatever we want. We can also change the publicity settings. Then we can also go to the advanced settings and do that if we want to, and change categories to whatever we want. And when we're done, we click publish. Click on your profile image up here and go to my channel. Then you can go to videos and view your videos. Obviously that video has not uploaded yet, but it will be uploaded very soon. So that is how you set up your channel. If you want to remove a video, go back to your Creator Studio and go to your video manager. You see, it's processing. You can click on this down arrow and click delete. Then click delete. The video is now deleted from your YouTube channel. And that is how you upload, delete, and set up your channel on YouTube. Next, in quality, we're going to be looking at video editing. So video editing is really good to have, I'd say, because you can add in your intros, cut out any mess ups, things like that. So for starters on Mac, I would recommend iMovie. I'm not going to give tutorials on iMovie unless you guys comment that you want me to, because I certainly will if you want me to. But basic editing is easy to figure out, and there's lots of tutorials on there, but if you want to know some tips that I have, definitely do that. For Windows, I recommend Movavi Video Editor. Again, I can do tutorials on that, but there's lots of tutorials out there. Lastly, I'm going to talk about microphones. So, if you're on a laptop, you most likely have an internal microphone. I do not recommend using that. You should probably at least spend a little money on a microphone. Here I'm on Amazon.com, and you can just search condenser microphone. Spelled that. So you get a lot of options here. That's a pretty nice one for $75. But say you're looking for a cheaper option. Then you can try something like this, the Neewer NW800. That is only $19, and you can get it in 2 colors. It doesn't come with a lot of equipment, like the scissor arm and the power supply, but it is a good start, and then you can later add on to it. You could even go down to microphones that I've seen microphones that are $12, like this one. So it really depends how much money you're willing to spend. And note, usually the more money you spend, the more higher quality the microphone is. I have a Neewer NW700, as shown in this picture, except I bought an expansion pack similar to this one, including a power supply, pop filter, styrofoam bulb, and scissor arm. That all of those things improve the quality and accessibility of this microphone. That's my recommendation, and with a little audio editing, it can sound as crisp as one of these. Okay, so that has been the quality section of this video. Finally, content. All I have to really say about this one is that you should upload regularly. And that doesn't mean every day. I upload at least once a week when I can. So try to establish a regular uploading schedule. Depending on your content, your viewers will expect you to upload sooner or later. Say, if you do gaming videos, they expect you to at least upload every week or so. But if you're doing something a bit more complicated, like, I don't know, maybe filming short films or something that has really good editing, they might expect you to upload every month or so that you can take time to edit your movie and make sure it's all good. So upload schedules just based on how long you take to make the video. Those are my tips on starting a YouTube channel, and I hope they're very helpful. So there are certainly a lot more you can learn, but I just started you off with the basic tips. Thank you for watching, and peace out. See you next time, guys.